Sorry. Just trying to get that mic plugged in. Here we are, my friends. Happy Sunday. Down at the very south end of Vanderbilt Beach in North Naples, Florida. It's about 7:15. 76 degrees. A little color down there to the southeast. Rain headed my way. Expecting some, maybe even thunderstorms a little bit later this morning. All eyes are in that direction, wondering what's up with Tropical Storm Milton. Where is he going? Right now, Naples, Collier County is on the very southern edge of that cone. It's like pretty much the whole Gulf Coast of Florida right now is in the cone. All the way up to the Panhandle, to the Big Bend. Not the Panhandle, but up to the Big Bend. Keeping our fingers crossed for the best, of course. It's only going to get up to about 80 today. I might be having to stop my live feed and put the camera in its weatherproof housing. But I wanted to at least start on the gimbal. A few people out here. I saw a couple walkers, joggers. They're very curious as to what's going on. It's supposed to be a soggy day here in southwest Florida. Supposed to see those storms increase throughout the day. Right now it's looking like sometime Wednesday for landfall of what will be Hurricane Milton. They're saying it could get up to a Category 3 now. It's been all over the place in the predictions. They still haven't come up with any storm surge numbers yet. Maybe later today we'll hear about that. Wherever that thing goes, we're going to be on the windy side of the bad side of it. We'll be pushing that water up onto shore. Hit that share button. This is Vanderbilt Beach Park over here to my right. Those tower cranes, that's where they're building the Ritz-Carlton residence. Eventually there will be a big old condo over there. That's all the sand they took out of the drop-off area, the road and drop-off area to the park here. Hopefully they won't have to be doing that again. The Turtle Club restaurant just ahead right over there. Probably not going to be an outdoor dining day at the Turtle Club. There is some rain. That is dark over here. Some dark clouds coming towards me. Nice little glow though back to the east. The Ritz-Carlton there in the center of the screen. All of our resorts are open here on Vanderbilt Beach. La Playa, Vanderbilt Beach Resort, home to the Turtle Club restaurant, the Ritz-Carlton. Still a lot of cleanup being done here on Vanderbilt Beach in southwest Florida. Up to the north of us in Charlotte County, it's much worse than it is here in Naples. Those people are starting to panic up there. There's not really anything we can do other than just stay informed. Pray for the best. I don't want to see this storm going up to Georgia and North Carolina, South Carolina. I don't want to see those people see any more of this stuff. They have enough to deal with for their lifetime. I just hope it shoots across Florida and doesn't bother anybody else. That water temperature is 87 degrees. That's the reason why we got this hurricane coming over here, is because that water is so warm. And that's what they feed on, that warm water. I'll be doing my best to keep you updated as to what's going on here. There's a chance I might even do some special videos for subscribers only. So if you're not a subscriber, you might want to consider doing that. It was raining throughout the night, on and off here in North Naples. And it's going to be raining here in a little while. If you don't have the Wink TV, the Wink, W-I-N-K, weather app on your phone, download it now. Download the Wink News app as well. They do a pretty good job with covering severe weather in Southwest Florida. They put teams all over the place. Beautiful colors, huh? Absolutely gorgeous colors down there. Those condos, that's Bay Colony in Pelican Bay. And as you walk south down the beach, you'll come to Clam Pass. That's as far as you can walk, unless you want to swim across the pass. Then the next pass you'll come to would be Doctor's Pass. And then after Doctor's Pass, you got a few miles to the south is what remains of the landmark Naples Pier. I don't know who got awarded the contract to build the new pier, but that should have happened by now. Boy, some gorgeous colors over here. Not a lot with all these clouds, but still beautiful over there. There's folks out here getting their beach walk in while they can before the rain comes. You know me, the rain doesn't stop me. As long as I can protect my iPhone, I'm good. A little, the breeze picking up a little bit. That's usually a sign that the rain might be on its way. The colors starting to stretch out into the Gulf a little bit more, lighten up the thunderstorm out there. Boy, did you see those colors yesterday morning? Go back and check out that video I posted of those gorgeous clouds. Spectacular. Spectacular. A rainy day in southwest Florida as Milton creeps closer and closer to us, moving really slow, 3 miles an hour. Whew. Right now it's kind of heading east, but it's supposed to start turning more to the northeast. The initial track, the forecast had Naples pretty much in the center. Now it looks like Tampa's, that area, the Tampa area is kind of in the center of the forecast. It can wobble either way, north or south. Don't let your guard down if you're on Florida's Gulf Coast. I think everybody's going to see something from this little doozy. Wish you're out here with me. The breeze feels great. I got my rain jacket on here. I'm ready. So it's kind of warm. It's almost like a pullover poncho kind of thing. Kind of like a stadium type little jacket. Just enough to keep my shirt dry. I don't care about the bottom half. I don't know if they're continuing the cleanup efforts here along Vanderbilt Beach, or if they're just holding off until after this storm passes. Looks like the Ritz-Carlton is maybe in the process of getting all their chairs off the beach. I know they got a tractor out here. Moving things around. I don't know if you can see it over there, coming into the center of the screen. That is our Ritz-Carlton. That is the beach resort. We got 2 Ritz-Carltons in Naples. We got this one, and then we've got one at Tiburon. And that is a golf resort. So when you come here and stay at the Ritz, you got the beach, you got the golf. They shuttle you back and forth depending where you're staying. When Helene came, we were not fortunately at peak season, so the folks that were here, they just took them inland to the golf resort during Helene, so it worked out well for them. This storm is just lingering offshore here. It's taunting me. I don't want to get too far from cover here. I've got to get in a dry spot to get the camera in its waterproof housing. If the rain comes, if it ever comes, it's supposed to be here by now. keeps getting pushed back later and later. See, once you pass these condos here, there's some homes and villas, and then there's about a mile of preserve area as you walk down to Clam Pass. It's a nice, beautiful beach. It's a private beach. You know, it's kind of weird. You know, the beaches, a certain part of the beaches, not all the beach. You know, you can walk on the beach here, but up closer to the buildings and everything, that belongs to the people that live there. And every once in a while there's big battles about it over who's got the rights to the beach and blah, 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 blah. It's not a big deal. There's plenty of beach here for all of us to share. It is weird owning a beach. Like I say, if it was an island, you could buy an island and own the whole darn thing. Wouldn't that be fun? Woo. Some pelicans out here flying down to the south. There they go. Feel some raindrops starting to fall. Download that, like I said, download that Wink, W-I-N-K weather app. Put your location in as Naples, Florida. Bonita Springs is actually, I'm right kind of in the middle between, I'm more closer to Bonita Springs here in North Naples than Naples itself, Naples proper, down by the pier. But I don't know. You can't put Vanderbilt Beach in. Well, you get an idea. You just look at the radar. You can see what it looks like around me. Yeah, it's misting now. Maybe a little more than a mist, little droplets. Hey, while you're watching this video, remember, I do depend on your support to make ends meet each month. Your compensation is what allows me to come out and do this. It's also what gives me the incentive to come out here on stormy mornings and during stormy weather. So keep that in mind while you're watching. I get a penny for each star that you send to my Facebook videos here on Southwest Florida Television's Facebook page. I do prefer tips over those Facebook stars, but some people like those Facebook stars. I like them. The tips, there's no fees, whereas you pay a fee for the Facebook stars. If you pay a fee, I pay a fee. Sometimes it takes a while to get that money. The tips go directly to me via PayPal, Venmo, Apple Pay, Zelle. there's just a little teeny tiny fee on my end. Sometimes there's no fee. So think about that if you like what you're watching and appreciate what I do. Just try to keep you tuned in as to what's happening here in North Naples, my little neck of the woods here, Vanderbilt Beach. Nowhere else, just this area, Vanderbilt Beach. Occasionally I'll walk down to Clam Pass. Sometimes I'll go down to Naples Pier. Sometimes we'll mosey up to Fort Myers Beach, but primarily it's right here at Vanderbilt Beach and the beach just up to the north at Del Norwiggins Pass State Park, which is my favorite beach in North Naples, Del Norwiggins. Actually, probably in Naples, period. Barefoot Beach is nice. That's another all natural beach like Del Norwiggins. It's just a little further for me to walk. Well, I can't even walk to it. I'd have to swim to it. I'd have to swim it fast. I like walking to the beach in the morning. The rain's starting to pick up. So, let's see here. When I do finally throw in the towel and take a break here, I'll be boxing the camera up again into its weatherproof housing, so the audio is going to sound a little funky, and I won't be using a gimbal. But I like being out here in the storms, as long as it's safe, as long as there's no lightning striking within 5 or 6 feet of me, I'm good. Might just get the edge of this storm. I don't know. Hey, some good news for you folks that come to Vanderbilt Beach, to Vanderbilt Beach Park. The drop-off area is still closed, but they have what look to be temporary showers to me. They don't look like permanent things. It's just some shower heads on some wooden posts over by the restrooms. So you got a shower now, which is awesome. You always want a shower when you come out of the Gulf of Mexico. It's a good habit to get into. Yep, the rains are coming. Slowly but surely. Somebody sent 100 stars. Thank you. Please don't forget about all the people who were in the path of Hurricane Helene. So sad, so terrible, the slow response. The wasted money by FEMA. Man, Mayorkas, what a joke. That man has got to get the boot. They all need to get the boot. Disgusting. Oh, got a couple more stars. Thank you. Did you see those photos I posted of yesterday morning's colorful skies? If you look close, see a few of the birds flying by and a couple of them. See a pelican It was just taking off out in the water and one. It's gorgeous out here. Every morning's gorgeous. See, to me, this is gorgeous. I don't care. I'm at the beach. It's beautiful. Rain or shine, I love my beach. I love all the different faces of Mother Nature and Mother Ocean. Those two ladies can be pretty brutal at times. Pretty nasty at times. You can't mess with them. You can't beat them either. We keep trying and we just keep messing things up. So, when I put the phone in its casing here, which I think I'm getting ready to do, like I said, I have to take a break to do that. When it rains, you're going to hear the rain hitting that hard plastic casing. You're just going to hear it pounding on it. And it's going to sound, the audio is going to sound like I'm in a tin can. But hey, unless you want to keep buying me some iPhones, that's the best I can do. I just want to share my beach walk with you and share what's going on here. Everybody that's getting ready to go to church this morning, pay attention to the sermon. And again, say some prayers for those whose lives were just devastated by Hurricane Helene. And pray for all the volunteers and first responders that are helping out. All those that took it upon themselves to help out. God bless them. Yep, coming down harder now. Still a drizzle. Still green. If you look at the radar, I'm sure it would be some green. No blue yet, or yellow. Let's see, what would be yellow? Red. I forget what the blue is. I don't know if you can see the birds flying by. Yeah, there's a cell headed at me here, and it just keeps inching its way closer and closer. Right there. It's supposed to be a thunderstorm. I do not see any lightning. I don't hear any thunder. It is supposed to be a thunderstorm heading my way. Not making any noise, no rumbling. Out here with their umbrella. I'd be doing that too. But I used to do that. It was really a pain in the ass before I got my waterproof casing for the phone. The umbrella was always flipping with the wind. It's hard holding the camera and the umbrella. My beach umbrella, you should see it. What a disaster. It's a mess. It's all ripped up. So here's the deal. As that storm approaches, I will be out here walking the beach. I expect lots of views, and lots of Facebook stars, and lots of tips for coming out and doing that. I'm not the news. I don't get paid by some big network affiliate to come out and do this. And lots of shares. Share, share, share. That is super important. Spread the word about Southwest Florida television. My mission. The whole reason I'm out here in the mornings walking the beach is to bring awesome people like you together. Almost every morning, one beach walk at a time. That's what it's all about. It's just to give everybody a place to go to, not watch the news. Stay away from the news. The news is going to be there waiting for you after my beach walks. And meet some awesome people on social media. You need to socialize here in the comments. Chat, chat, chat. We try to stay away from politics. I'm the only one that every once in a while is allowed to talk about politics. Maybe someday we'll have a rant and rave session. One special live feed where everybody can get everything off their shoulders. And obviously keep it clean, but heck, talk back and forth. That's why I'm out here. The beach is our clubhouse, just the background for our little get together. Whether it's raining or not. But right now, I'm out here to let you know what's going on for the next few days. It's a little more than just a beach walk. Now it is to be out here to keep you informed. And I do have to get this camera out of the rain. I got to get the gimbal out of the rain. I've lost too many gimbals. I have a graveyard of gimbals. I don't know why I keep them. They're not, you really can't fix them. They're not worth fixing. It's just fun to look at them. It reminds me, each dead gimbal has a story to tell of the storm it was through. If you don't know what gimbal is, it's the thing that you put your camera on to stabilize it. They have them for all size cameras, phones. The original gimbal was called a Steadicam. In Hollywood, in the film days and big production days, that was the original, the Steadicam. And then they had a glide cam. Now there's all kinds. DJI, the company that makes drones, they make awesome gimbals for your iPhones. It doesn't block the accessory port on your iPhone. All the other gimbals block your accessory port, whereas the DJI Osmo does not do that. The OM5, now I think they have the OM6. Just in case you're wanting to get a gimbal, thought I'd share that. All right, I'm going to come back. It's going to take me a little while. I'm going to head over to the restroom, get in a dry spot there, box up my camera. When I come back, you'll be hearing me talking from inside of a submarine. Like I said, it sounds like I'm in a tin can. And you'll be hearing the raindrops hitting the box. We can walk over there together. I can show you what it looks like over here by the entrance to the park. I don't know why they stopped working. They didn't completely finish. I thought they were going to finish cleaning up the driveway here, the drop off, so the folks, they could open up those 4 handicap spots. And the drop off. But they didn't do it. But that is all that sand. That's a big pile of sand there. It came out of the parking lot. It's a small parking lot. I don't know if Cabana Dan's is going to be out here this morning. They rent beach chairs and umbrellas here if you come down to the park and you need those. This is what the drop-off looks like. We got pretty much all the sand out of here. Just really needs a blowing off. Well, this was buried. buried after Helene. When that storm surge from Helene was beginning, I was right here. It was 5 o'clock. And the water, the Gulf of Mexico, was just starting to spill over and out into the roads here. It was just a river flowing over here, from here, a river of water and sand flowing through here, and it just kept getting heavier and heavier and heavier. There is a video. If you scroll through my videos, you can find a video of that. I think it's called The Beginning of the Storm Surge, or Causing Flooding on Gulf Shore Drive. You go through my videos. It's easier to find on YouTube. It's easier to search through videos. Go to Southwest Florida Television's Facebook page on YouTube and put Gulf Shore Drive flooding, Helene. As long as you're on my channel, it'll pop up. Southwest Florida Television. You can see that water was just starting to really pour down along the edge of the curbs. And it came down here. And the sand and water just started making their way around the corner, going up Gulf Shore Drive. The sun coming up. That's Vanderbilt Beach Road. That sun's almost right in the middle of it. Ha. That's the Ritz-Carlton residences. Right here, this is more or less where the shops and restaurants are going to be, with the big tower behind it. I think I might as well give you a look at that. A lot of folks are curious as to what's going on there with that project. Kind of in the shadows, but you get an idea of the progress. Gulf Shore Drive, looking north up Gulf Shore. Is that going to flood again? Who knows? There is a storm watch in effect for Southwest Florida. A storm watch through Thursday morning. They might update that to a storm watch, a flood watch. What am I saying? Storm? A flood watch. A flood watch in effect for Collier through Thursday morning. And like I said, they might update that as the storm gets closer, depending which way it goes. Definitely, it's for the coastal areas of Collier County. I believe Lee County, everything, moving up the coast. It's all, the coast always sees the first impacts. And the worst, usually the worst of it. I'm just kind of dilly-dallying, meandering here. I wanted to show you those showers, which I assume, like I said, are temporary. They just got them 2 years after Ian wiped everything out up here. They finally got showers. They're right up here by the restroom. See them over there? Like I said, it definitely looks like a temporary thing. No foot wash. There are foot washes over by the beach, but I think the sand is still almost covering them up from Helene. Well, there you go. Now you know. Something else that impressed me. They put, after all the years that this drinking fountain has been here, The water just came out at a trickle, but all of a sudden, now that they've, whoops, watch the phone here, that they put the showers in, when you hit the button, look at that. Used to have to like hold a bottle down under there and barely came out at a trickle, but now the drinking fountain's working. That's a little positive thing to end with here. All right, I'm going to box up the camera when I come back. The audio's going to sound freaky. You're going to hear the rain hitting the box, the housing. But hey, we'll be able to go out onto the beach and watch the storm as it approaches. Today's thunderstorm, if it approaches, if it turns into a storm. Right now it's a drizzle, just an annoying drizzle. So stay tuned. I'll be back in a little while. If I don't see you later, have a wonderful Sunday. Pay attention to the sermon and spread the good word. Thanks for allowing me into your lives and onto your screens. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Thanks for those stars. Remember, tips greatly appreciated. I'll be expecting tips walking out here in the rain. Until next time. I already said that. Hey. No, hey. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. May God bless you, your family, your friends, your fur babies, everything and everyone in your lives. And God bless our wonderful, beautiful, and amazing country. God bless America. Tally ho. Tally ho.